Hi Virgo, this is your spiritual bestie, Ciara. I want to start by saying welcome if you are new, welcome back if you're not. Sorry, my dog decided to sit in my spot while I was starting the video, so I almost sat on her. Anyway, this is a video for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I want to start by saying take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If it don't resonate, try your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. But this is going to be Virgo's reading. And this is actually going to be your mid-month check-in for the month of August, okay? So let's get right into it because I'm excited. I just did Capricorns and it was honestly absolutely stunning. So I'm excited to see what's going on for you at this time for Virgo. Starting off with my Animal Oracle deck for Virgo. I don't know if any of you watch Family Guy. When I was starting, when I was meditating, I kept hearing Victory is Mine with Stewie's voice. Don't know why. Some of you could be watching Family Guy. Or some of you could be feeling quite confident and cocky and victorious, which is so sexy, Virgo. Keep doing it. All right. For Virgo, middle of August, Spirit. For Virgo, middle of August. Whoop. Okay. Uh-oh. Sorry, Virgo. That was my nail caught onto the card. For Virgo, middle August, please, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, it looks like 2 wanted to come out. I'll take both. All right. So you got the Groundhog Spirit came out first. 31, time to let go. Ooh. And then number 16, Coyote Spirit, Trust in Divine Detours. So there might be a decision needing to be made where you have to let something go or leave something behind. It might even be relationships. You might decide to move, relocate, however it resonates for you. But it feels very much like whatever this decision is, you're deciding that you kind of have to make a decision. And it might not be, how do I put this? It might not be the decision everybody wants you to make, but it's still a decision that you have to make yourself. All right, Virgo. However it resonates for you. For Virgo, middle of August, Spirit. For Virgo, middle of August. There we go. You're between worlds, Virgo. Number 3, higher power at the bottom of the deck for number 4. Interesting. 3, 4. That's a progression right there if I've ever seen one. Virgo, you are between worlds at this time. I'm hearing like you're really stepping into a new energy of being your full, authentic, bright self. It's just very interesting because when I was doing the cards, I was shuffling and I almost said the cards are hot. The cards are hot. And then I said, what am I saying? The cards are not physically hot, but it feels like almost like I'm getting so much energy charged. It feels like you're going to be feeling very hot in the middle of August. Very sexy. I don't know. It just feels very much like, I said cocky and confident, didn't I? It feels very much like taking charge, not taking anybody's S, right? You're just in a different era, Virgo, and it's beautiful to see. I feel like for the rest of this year, you're just going to be in this energy of, I'm doing me. And if everybody, and if you can't handle it, or if you can't handle it, you don't like it, stay out of the kitchen. That's what I heard. Stay out of the kitchen. If you don't like it, you can't handle it, just stay out of the kitchen. Because Virgo's hot right now. Like, Virgo is just like, I don't care. I'm going to do me. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. But between worlds is literally about being between worlds. It's leaving that dark gray place and entering a new light. It's very much like 6 of Swords, leaving the rain clouds behind, leaving things that don't serve you behind, and stepping into that rainbow, stepping into the happiness, stepping into the blessing, stepping into abundance, stepping into something new. And the fact that you got time to go, it feels very much like something is going to shift where you're going to be stepping and elevated into something new. You're going to be leaving something and entering something new. And it feels very much like whatever you're entering that's new was a divine detour that you didn't expect. Let's see. For Virgo, middle of August spirit. So interesting. Virgo, middle of August. Thank you. Woohoo. What? I like that. You got 1111. So some of you could be saying 1111. It says wish come true. And the keywords are fortune, patience, flow, self-discovery, sorry. Some of you could be feeling very soft. Like lover energy, manifestation, new beginnings, intuitive. It says a lucky break is on your way, Virgo. This could manifest as joyous news, transformative experiences, new opportunities, or an exciting new relationship. You'll find yourself in the right place at the perfect time. This isn't mere coincidence. It's a gift from fate, Virgo. Embrace this blessing and be open to the wonderful changes it will bring into your life. I like that a lot. I really do. And then you got 5555 clarity. It says transformation, change, opportunities, momentum, process, success, adaptability, achievement. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are a beneficiary, enriching your life experiences. By embracing and adapting to change, you're setting yourself up for long-term success. Trust that everything is unfolding for the best. You are achieving your goals, and everything will work out perfectly in the end. Oh, I like that too. Oof. Virgo. August is going to be your month, I'm telling you. So transformation is here twice, I think. No, it's not. But I do think you're going through transformation. This is also about a transformation as well. But a lot of change, transformation. I'm getting the Tower, but also a lot of luck, like serendipitous times, like things working out in your favor because you're at the right place, right time. Let's keep going. I'm so excited for you, Virgo. I really am. Jeez Louise. Okay. All right. Overall energy for Virgo, middle of August, please, Spirit. Thank you for the messages. For Virgo, middle of August. Okay. What's coming in for Virgo, middle of August? Okay. What's the conflict for middle of August for Virgo? Okay. Wow. Insane. Resolution for Virgo? Okay. Now, can I have hidden messages for Virgo? Hidden messages. Okay. Okay. Actually, can I have one more for hidden messages? One more to clarify these two. Okay, I'll take it. Your hidden messages, it's gonna be right here. And then look at this, bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups. Wow. Wow. Like, what? That's crazy. I mean, it's not really crazy, but like, it kind of is. I'm sorry, I'm having a time. What the heck? Okay. I'm sure you know what I'm going to say first, Virgo, which is you have the King and the Queen of Cups here. Anyway, let's talk about it. All right. Overall energy is the King of Cups. This could be you or this could be someone coming in. King of Cups is very emotionally mature. Like the waves, the dolphin, everything's flipping out around him and he is calm as a cucumber. He's emotionally mature. He has his heart on his sleeve. He knows his emotions in and out. but he also knows himself in and out. It's a very deep self-discovery kind of card. Just because he's the King of Cups don't mean he's weak. You know what I mean? Like, he understands himself. He understands what what he can do, what he can't do. He understands what he will allow, what he won't allow. It's a very strong card, but it is a card of emotion and love. A lot of times when you get the King of Cups, a lot of people consider that the card of someone coming in to make a love offer, but let's clarify it. For Virgo spirit, why the King of Cups? Can you clarify this King of Cups, please? What's this King of Cups for Virgo? The Hermit. Well, that's you, Virgo. You're the King of Cups. I like that. Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I think that's the thing, is you're realizing Ace of Swords, that's a breakthrough. That's clarity, right? And the fact that you got clarity here also with that 5555. With the Hermit is so wise. First and foremost, the Hermit is your card in the Major Arcana, Virgo. And the Hermit is a card of wisdom. Yes, he's isolated. Yes, he's climbed the mountain to seek wisdom and clarity. And he has deep understanding and wisdom. He actually has the star in his lantern. And it feels very much like you're really connected to your emotions at this time. You're really connected with what you want. You're really connected with who you are. You're really connected with what you're allowing. And it's funny because the first thing I thought when I heard I'm also getting the number 9. Some of you could be born in the month of September or on the 9th day, or both, you know, comment down below your birthday if you want, Virgo, but, cause we're about to enter your season soon. Anyway, so what I was going to say was, it's funny how when I got the King of Cups, the first thing, remember I said, the King of Cups is not weak. I think a lot of times people think when you have cups, it's all emotion, right? And sure, King of Cups is a card of emotion, but he's emotionally mature, which means he doesn't let his emotions sway him, drive him to a corner, or make him feel unbalanced. He is completely balanced and secure in his emotions, completely balanced and like sure of himself even. And he has this deep wisdom with the Hermit here. That's a deep understanding when it comes to love, to the heart, to the emotions. Let's keep going. So what's coming in for you is the Page of Swords. Could be communication. Could be you deep diving into research. But let's clarify it, because pages in the tarot can be messengers. And it can be a message. And it also can be new energy coming in. You could meet someone who is very intellectual with the sword energy, make you think a lot, make you want to do research even. Or you could just be in a very curious energy at this time. But let's see. I'm here. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Why the Page of Swords for Virgo? The Strength card. Interesting. That's Leo energy. Bottom of the deck, you got the Queen of Wands. Okay. I really like that. That is a very confident, courageous energy. She's all about her throne, zest for life, enjoying life. She's determined. She does what she want to do. You know what I'm saying? And it feels very much like with the Strength card, that's Leo. So I'm getting a couple of things. You could be meeting someone who is a Leo and who is a fire sign, who has that energy of a zest for life. And I'm hearing that they might inspire you to want to deep dive into your own zest for life. Now, the Strength card doesn't necessarily mean zest for life, though. The Strength card can be literally that: strength, community, growth, you know what I mean, courage. And you know, Queen of Wands also is courage. So I'm getting a couple of messages here. One is you might have a conversation where you have to be strong. Where you have to be strong and set up some boundaries. And the thing is, Page of Swords have so many double meanings. With the Page of Swords, it could even be someone coming in who is a bit immature. Doesn't mean they're young. Could be younger than you. But for some of you, it could be someone who is not younger than you, but is not very mature when they speak with you or how they converse with you even. And you might have to be strong. I'm hearing setting healthy boundaries and being strong. Now, for some of you, you could be having a conversation with someone who is a fire sign, who inspires you and gives you courage, right? Makes you want to try something new, do something new. They might inspire you to go towards something that you might not have been comfortable going towards by yourself. I'm not sure, but it's gonna, whatever resonates to you at this time, Virgo. But I'm getting heavy the fact that there is a need for you to be strong and courageous. Whatever's coming in, it might trigger you, but they're needing you to realize that you're okay, right? King of Cups. Realize that you are in control of your emotions. No one can make you do anything. You are strong. You are wise. You are safe. You can do whatever you want to do, okay? You are enough, even. You don't have to be more than what you are already. You're plenty. You're more than enough. And if people can't see how great you are or your worth, then they don't deserve your time. Okay? All right, so for conflict, you got Page of Pentacles, which is so interesting. Page of Pentacles is is the card of, can be manifestations, right? But Page is, like I said, messengers in the tarot. So it could be new energy coming in. I'm hearing maybe a new hustle paying off, some money coming in. And I'm hearing it could be something that you've been doing where, like for instance, a hobby. Like if you have a YouTube or TikTok and you have been doing, doing the hobby, doing the work, and you're just like, I just do it for fun. This is just for fun for me. I just enjoy it. And you're starting to see a little bit of fruit off that labor. Why the Page of Pentacles for Virgo? Interesting. Eight of Swords. Yeah. And it's bottom of the deck though, Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. Eight of Swords is feeling trapped. Ooh, what? Ace of Cups underneath and the Page of Cups and the Eight of Wands. You could be also seeing 888. Oh, Eight of Wands are here too. Page of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Feeling trapped, feeling unsure. It's a self-imprisonment. Maybe that's the conflict right there. Maybe there's something new coming in. Maybe something you've manifested. Like here, if you want to see the progression that I was talking about. It could be someone new coming in, new love, new opportunity. Could be both, because Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups, like that's money, that's love, that's romance, that's Page of Cups, that's dreamer energy. It definitely feels like something could come in, because Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Whatever this is, it's going to start off small, but it's going to lead to an ace. It's going to lead to big money, big love, big fulfillment. But you might be afraid to let go and take a chance. Time to let go. Trust in the divine detour. Something's going to come in that you've been manifesting. And I feel like it's going to come in blindly. And when it comes in, you might be afraid to take it. I'm hearing I don't want it. I'm hearing I'm scared. I don't want nothing new. I'm scared to take something new, but they're needing you to take a leap of faith, to step out on a limb here. I don't know, with this Between Worlds card, with this flamingo, I'm getting you're here in the gray, and you're so afraid to step into the color. You're so afraid to step into a new reality. That's the conflict. You're afraid. And if this is love, you're afraid because of the past. Or whatever it is. I do think you're afraid of because of the past. I think you're so afraid of being hurt again that you're just willing to stay safe, or willing to stay somewhere that isn't actually benefiting you or suiting you. They're saying to trust in the divine detours. Trust in the leap of faith. Trust in the fact that things are shifting. And it's okay to let them shift. The resolution is 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is momentum, fast-paced momentum, speed, things picking up, things happening. And you need to let them happen. You are strong enough to let them happen. You're strong enough to handle them. Why the 8 of Wands for resolution? You've been waiting. Yeah. You've been waiting on something you've manifested for sure. Did I say you'll see 888? Yeah. There you go. And also 333, because you got 3 here. Got the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. A lot of people cards, queens and kings. And the Hermit. Interesting. You've been waiting for a while for things to work out. 3 of Wands is waiting. It's also in a card of expansion or seeing something new, trying something new, seizing an opportunity, I will even say. I feel like the resolution is allowing yourself to try something new, allowing yourself to see the opportunity. And yeah, it's going to scare you, but it's going to be worth it, Virgo, okay? I truly believe that. It's going to be worth it. All right, let's see your hidden messages, and then we'll move on. And that'll be the end of the reading. Let's see. For Virgo, you got the Knight of Wands, Temperance, and then the Hierophant. So this is such an interesting combo for me. Knight of Wands is an adventure, trying something new, can be impulsive. I'm hearing playboy, playgirl energy. Temperance is balance, resolution, can be also a card of divine. Yes. I was also going to say it's a card of reconciliation. Whew, there we go. Rejuvenation. It is also a card of following your divine purpose as well. Figuring out your purpose as well. And then with the Hierophant here, that is Taurus as the major arcana, but that is being connected to spirit and being connected to the physical realm and knowing that you are deeply connected. Can be a card of someone who is quite like, it is a card of like religion, entity, hierarchy, right? Tradition. It feels like you might be going on a journey, or you might be meeting someone who is not from, I was going to say from this world. Virgo, you mean that alien? I'm just kidding. It feels like you might be meeting someone who is not from where you're from. That's the best way to put it. It feels like this person is very attractive, very playful, maybe a little impulsive, but not in a bad way. I don't think they're so impulsive that they can't make decisions. I feel like with the Temperance here, they're very balanced though. They know what they want. They know their purpose. They know their goals. And this also could be you, Virgo. Take however it resonates for you. But it feels very much like this person, they might be younger than you, by the way. But they also could be older, because the Hierophant is an older energy, whereas the Knight of Wands is a younger energy. The Temperance is right in between. So it feels very much like, oh, you know what I heard? I heard on the outside they're the Hierophant, but on the inside they're the Knight of Wands. They're very balanced. Interesting. So you might meet someone who looks very cold, very traditional, very upright, right? Very stern maybe. But they're very connected to spirit. And they're also very connected with themselves, their roots, their culture. I'm getting culture. They're very balanced. But underneath that, I'm getting someone who has a front. And I don't think they purposely have a front, Virgo. It just feels like when you see them, they have an image, right? It could even be, instead of just like cold, because like I'm getting two things, okay, Virgo? This person could be someone who looks intimidating, okay? That's what I want to say. At first I was saying business suit, stern, cold eyes, not interested. But then you also got, you know, tall, dark, handsome type. But I'm also getting like tattoos, bad boy, dangerous looking, like someone who looks like kind of a playboy. Not just a playboy, but like not playboy in the sense of they're easygoing, but more like they look very unapproachable. That's the best way to put it, Virgo. They look very attractive and very scary and unapproachable, but on the inside, they're very sweet. And they know how to have fun. And I feel like they're going to bring the fun out of you or entice you to have more adventures, Virgo. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, my loves. Other than that, I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Take care of yourself and enjoy the rest of your August.